Hi guys, Darth here with another Star Wars Vintage Collection figure review, and I finally found some of Wave 2. I haven't seen any of Wave 3 yet, but we got some Wave 2, and there's a couple of figures from that wave I did actually want to pick up. First one being the Imperial Deathtrooper. I missed out on the Black Series release. This is just a straight up repack of the Black Series 3¼ inch figure. That figure never hit around here, or I never found it at any rate. So I'm happy it got a re-release in the Vintage Collection. Take a quick look at the packaging. Again, I'm really happy this packaging's back. And this figure looks really good on it. I love the orange backdrop, and I love the image they chose with the fire in the background, the trooper there on the planet that Galen or so is on. I can't remember what planet it was. You got Imperial Deathtrooper there, Rogue One, and you got all the other stuff, Kenner logo. Looking really good. This card also didn't really warp or anything, which is awesome. It was really tempting to keep this on the card because it looks so good, but I'm going to open it, obviously, if I'm reviewing it. If you got the other figures in the wave, I'm going to be reviewing Enfys Nest next. I did see the tank driver, did not see Han Solo. And you just got some jabber, that doesn't really matter. So, that's pretty much for packaging. I'm going to crack it open and take a closer look at this figure. I already got this figure out of the packaging. This figure is actually really awesome. I really like it. It makes me kind of sad that I missed out on it when it was out with the Black Series. I wish it hit stores around here, or if it did, I wish I was able to grab it before other people did, I guess. I want more of these guys. It's a really good figure. Unfortunately, these Vintage Collection figures aren't exactly what I call cheap up here in Canada. I mean, they're even more than they used to be down in the States as well, but you're paying you're close to $20 a Vintage Collection figure up here. They're $17.99. I was able to get mine for like $16.99 because I found these EB Games and I have Platinum membership, but even still, bit too expensive, so I don't know. I would like to find these on clearance at some point. I might pick up one more. Either way, it's really cool, and I dare say this 3¼ inch one might be better than the 6-inch counterpart. I have the normal 6-inch Black Series Death Troopers, which I will do a comparison of. They did do a version of this one in 6-inch as well that had the harness, but you couldn't remove that harness on that one, and it was also exclusive to Target, so I never got the chance to pick it up. You can remove the stuff on this one, though. And this is probably the release they should have done the Black Series all along. It would have made for just such a better figure. Anyways, look at the head sculpt. I think the helmet sculpt is really good. And I absolutely love the paint apps. You got a nice bright green down here for the lights, I guess, which is really cool. And you got a dark but still noticeable green for the visor, which looks really cool as well. And I absolutely love the black paint, or plastic, it's probably plastic, that they used for the armor. I think that was really cool, and I also love the gunmetal-ish silver painted bits like on the side there and on the mouthpiece and everything. Looks really, really good. I absolutely love the design of these figures as well, or not figures, but characters as well. And you got the back of the armor there. It's very black and glossy, but it looks awesome. You just have some silver paint here for the forearm thing here, which the 6-inch one I don't think even had the paint there, which is kind of funny. The undersuit looks good as well, nice and sculpted. You got the whole harness thing, which has the ammo pouch here, which looks really good. The pauldron, which is pretty pliable. The whole thing is pretty pliable. You got the straps, you got the grenades on the stomach there, and these pads here, and the straps. There's a plug here to undo it. I will show it off without the harness later. You have the belt, the silver belt buckle looks pretty good, and the different pouches look great. Got the 4-leg armor. They did kind of put this number on in silver, which is a little annoying, but it is on the inner leg, so it's not too bad, I guess. Then you got the knee armor, and the feet look pretty good as well. 2 peg holes above the feet, and overall, it just looks really, really good. This is one trooper figure I definitely like the army abilities. It's just really well done. It looks good. It is also well articulated. You have a ball joint at the head, which has a decent range of motion, even with this on. Ball hinges the shoulder move pretty good. Ball hinge the elbows move ever so slightly past 90, which is pretty good. And he has ball hinge wrists, which is really awesome. And he has the correct wrist hinge, which the 6-inch one also didn't have. I much prefer this up and down one on the trigger hand. The 6-inch one didn't have that. Ball joint at the torso. Ball hinges at the hips, so you can do the splits. And unfortunately, you do have to do the whole rotation thing, kick it around. But because of the use of a bicep swivel, it works a lot better on this thing, as opposed to old ball hinged Star Wars figures. So that is pretty dope as fuck, as the kids downtown would say. Ball hinge at the knees, moved just slightly not past 90, but that's still not too bad. And then ball hinges at the ankles. I do wish they'd get rockers going in on these figures, but still, really good articulation. I cannot complain. This is the articulation I want to see on my 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures. Alright, and in terms of accessories, you do have the harness, which again I'll show you without that on soon. You get 2 blasters. You get the blaster pistol that we've seen with Death Troopers. You get the trigger hand on the right hand there, so you can hold the pistol, and he holds that pretty well. Unfortunately, I cannot see anywhere to store the pistol on his person like the 6-inch one did. I did like that feature. They do have enough slack on the harness where you might be able to... Oh yeah, you can, if you wanted to, you can slide the pistol through the harness. I don't think that's official storage, but you can do it, so I like that. There's enough slack there, so that's pretty cool. You also get the Death Trooper rifle. Got a red paint up there, you got some gray on the edge there. Some really nice sculpted detail on the paint. Extra paint apps is nice. Again, you can hold that. He holds that pretty well. I don't have a problem. I didn't actually try putting him in a, aiming pose, but we'll do that now because I just want to see. And you know what I want to say is he might even get a better aiming pose off than the 6-inch one. And you know what? I think he just slightly gets a better aiming pose. But yeah, you can get him pretty much fully aiming, or pretty damn close, so that is really cool. I like that a lot as well. Alright, real quick, I will pause so I can take off the harness. There's just a plug and you just take it off. I just don't want to waste time. Alright, quickly, here he is without the harness. Still looking really good. You get a better look at the armor underneath. Looking great. Again, the removable harness, it's really easy to take off and put on, so that's also a plus. And they should have done this feature, or this accessory, or whatever, with the standard 6-inch release. Don't know why they didn't do that. This is a big plus for the 3 3/4 inch one. I do wish, in terms of accessories, this figure came with the longer, customized long rifle that you see them use in the movie. That looks kind of like the Stormtrooper repeating rifle, but has the scope on it and stuff. I wish they would have included that rifle. That would have been cool, but that's okay. Not a huge deal. Still looking great. Alright, I will do my comparison now. So, here we go. Here he is with the 6-inch iteration of the Death Trooper, and I still do really enjoy the 6-inch version. I have 2 of them, and I like having them flank my Black Series Director Krennic. I actually do have the 3 3/4 inch 5 POA Director Krennic, so I would like getting at least one more of these guys to flank him. I like having a whole squad of these. The thing is, I'm happy having 2 of these. This guy's so good, I like to have a whole, at least 4 of them. I like to have a squad of those. Don't know if that'll happen, because again, I don't know how easy these are going to be to acquire, and they're not super cheap, but I really like this figure. Honestly, I think this figure is better. This is still really good, and I'm happy to have it. A good 6-inch Trooper figure, and does have some more functional articulation, I will say. But outside of that, he has the harness. I think this one even has better paint apps that just stand out better and just look cooler, I think. I think the proportions are a bit better on this figure as well. His legs aren't as skinny. His arms are still kind of thin, but his legs aren't as skinny looking. Has some of the best articulation I've seen on a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figure. It's just super good. So if you're a Trooper collector, and if you're a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figure collector, 100% recommend picking this up if you haven't already. And if you have, still recommend picking it up because it's so good, you might as well have a few. I'm hoping I can pick up some more, maybe somehow get hooked up with some for cheap. I might have to look around for some to get cheap or something, I don't know. But really stoked with this figure, super cool, loving it a lot, and highly recommend it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, as always. Always like having toy talks with you guys. And as always, may the Force be with you.